Morning, my loves. How are we all? Just check we're up to speed and we're all going. And oh, this thing comes up every time. Drives me mad. Right, hold on, get rid of that. And oh, right, looks like we're up and running. And looks quite clear. I hope it's clear your end. This is very exciting. Let's get rid of that. Do that, do that, do that. Marvellous, marvellous. How are you all? So, recap Saturday. Do that and do that. I look like I know what I'm doing. Here we go. And bonjour, everybody. Morning, my loves. There we go. We can see you, AJ. Thank you, right? Emily, hi, Michelle, Lara, guten Tag, Maxine. Hello, my love. Anna, Sammy, morning, my love. Oh, and I turned that down to hear myself. That's a disaster. Cynthia, gorgeous Deborah, lovely Anna. Oh, yes, fantastic. Bonjour to everybody and Cynthia and everybody else. Marvellous, I love it. You're all terrific. So, recap Saturday, I think what day it was. Now, Gillian, thank you very much indeed. Last night was amazing. Wasn't it amazing last night? What a thing that was. That was a beautifully put together thing. I had the most fun doing it. Anna, buongiorno. Tutto bene. And, drop your glass, it's a good start. I thought it was my partner. So thank you all very much indeed. It was a couple of weeks ago where we had to do the class early rather than late in the afternoon because I was off filming that at Buckingham Palace. What an overwhelming joy that was. It was a real honour and pleasure to do, and I'm delighted. I was so thrilled with it, I can't even tell you. So thank you all very much indeed. Now, so recap Saturday. Now we've got Paso, we've got Salsa, Charleston. What was the other thing we did? Foxtrot. So Foxtrot, of course. So let's have a whiz through. What should we start with? Let's start with the Paso Doble. And now, we'll just go over the steps very briefly because we talked about the styling and all this sort of stuff, and the body position and the style of the dance and what the dance is all about, the narrative that runs through the dance. We covered all that sort of stuff. Let's just go over the steps very briefly. So, the very simple step is just a side step. Basically a side step. We start with our right foot for the boys. So we go side, close, then we go side, close. That's all that is. But when we go the first side, close, we feel a bit higher and we can sway to the right if we want, or just keep it straight. Side, close. And then the next side, close, we invariably sway down. So we're looking away the other way. So we go and sway, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes you might feel like you go a little bit lower on that one. But the sway is everything. And again, it's the bullfight. I'm the matador, the lady plays the role of the cape. And all of this is sort of symbolic of that relationship and the bullfight. So, very simple step though. Side, close, side, close. And I do the whole thing on my toes, on my toes essentially. Side for the girl, side, close. Now, for a bit of dramatic effect, rather than just plonk the feet down, you go side, this drags across the floor, side, close. So there's a little bit of an accent on it, just for a bit of dramatic effect, and it looks a bit smarter. So that's just the side close. Now we've got a bit of a march, a promenade marching variation. Now it comes, invariably it all goes in eights. Massive generalisation, but generally speaking, the Paso Doble is put together in eights. Sometimes fours, eights, often though. And we start this variation with an appel. The appel is this. Olé! The olé is optional extra. That's all that is. It's a stamp. What you're doing with that is you're attracting the attention of the bull. And you're saying to him, ha ha! Here I am. Please don't run towards me at great speed. Stuff like that. So we're in hold and we both appel. Boy right foot, girls left foot. We go appel. And as we do that, we just turn slightly to promenade position. So now we're going to walk with my left foot. I'm going to walk through with my left foot. So we go and appel, I go to, and I also do this with the hand, but I'm in hold, and I go here, a little flourish, and I walk forward with the left foot, I walk forward with the right foot. I step across the girl's path with my left foot. I step backwards with my right foot, backwards with my left foot, to the side with my right foot, and close my feet. That should be 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, step across the path on 4, 5, step 6, step 7, and close 8. 8 steps, march. For the ladies, you're invariably just walking forwards on this, shaping as you go. The boys should be leading that way. But there's one step with the right foot where you're completely outside partner. So you go appel, 2, 3, you step now 4, he steps across your path. You keep going 5, 6, 7, 8. Make any sense? I'm sort of turning it in a bit of curve, but if I did this, I'll start around here by the hand. I'll go appel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would go in a straight line, essentially, but with the turn. That makes sense? I'll do it again. I'll push myself up against the sofa, move that out of the way. Appel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I doing over there? I'm buffering my end. All right, let's get rid of that. Oh, let's do that. Oh, no, hang on, don't start. I need to know how we're doing. So, let's do that again. Oh, I've re-whatsed it. Oh, thank you very much, Aim. Gary, morning. Tell me if we're up and right, if we're okay, because I feel like we're okay. And no buffering here, AJ. Clear picture here. Anna, bless you. Right. So those are the boy steps. I'll do the girl steps, but I'll do them from over here. So girls, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Best if I start on the correct foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sense? Confused it a little bit by going the other way. But you get what I'm saying. It goes in a straight line with the shaping. That's the promenade Ujma flip. Walk, march. Now we did the thing called the separation. Oh, I love this step. Times I've done this step on Strictly Come Dancing. Separation. Now, basically I'm tossing the cape towards the ball and then it's fluttering down in a slightly fabulous way. So, as the man, I do this. I go appel. I step forward for 2. I close my feet for 3. And then I go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very small steps going backwards. Almost on the spot, but you move slightly. I do that again. Appel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it goes up and down. Now, lady, you've got to do the separating part of the separation. You go appel, 2, you step back for 3, then you close, 5, 6, and I'm starting to walk back to the partner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the idea? So I go away and I come down, and it's all in toes. Appel, 2, 3, toes, toe, toe. And sometimes you can. When I first learnt this variation 1,000 years ago, you had a nice rise to it. Yeah? Appel, 2, 3, up, down, you go, and appel, up, 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 down, down. And that gives this sort of feeling that you're fluttering the thing. Whether that's sort of popular in sort of popular current culture with the Paso Doble, I'm not really sure. But I like the feel of that, and I think it gives it a really sort of authentic feel. So that little bit of rise and fall, although you're still on your toes, you're just sort of coming down. I don't want you to do it like you're going downstairs in a sort of a comedy way. That would be ridiculous. I want you just to sort of come back to your partner. That is the separation. Now, I don't think we did any more variations in the Paso Doble. Remind me if we did, and we'll go over it. 1,000 years ago. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. You're very kind. So we have the side, close, shape, side, close, appel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, appel, separation, 5, 6, 7, and appel, 2, separation, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you see how you can join those three variations together. You can actually put those three variations in any order you like, really. Ladies, you're going to go, if I start here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and appel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, appel, 2, up and down, 6, 7, and appel, 2, up and 5, 6, 7, and on that separation, as you come back to the partner, girls, you can get all a bit artistic with your frock if you want to. So you can, because you're in hold, like this, and I push the lady away, she goes away. Now I've only got one hand hold now, this arm is free. I can do something, I can flick me frock, flickety, 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 flick. You can give it all, you're terribly artistic on that. So just have some fun with it and see how you feel. Now, Paso Doble, cracked. I love the Paso. Now, loving the Spanish. Thank you. You know, my mum's Spanish, you see. Oh, I can do Spanish very best. And what we're going to do now is the slow Foxtrot. Now we did a feather step, reverse turn, feather finish, and a 3-step. I'm going to do those parts individually because obviously it's a progressive dance, we haven't got the space. So the feather step is simple as pie. We go right foot, forward, forward, forward. That's it. That's all it is for the boy. For the ladies, you go left, right, left. That's all the feather step is. The one tricky bit is on the 3rd step for the man going forward, the right foot, I go 1, 2, this step here is outside partner. So I'm no longer between her feet, I'm now outside her feet. Can I just say, if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome, it's lovely to see you, thank you for coming along. But Recap Saturday is a bit brisk and we do go over what we've done during the week on a Saturday because we call it Recap Saturday. So if it's a bit too fast for you, pick up the lessons on the YouTube and have a look through the previous lessons and we spend a bit more time on individual dances on a day. So we do one dance a day. But on Saturday we'd like to go over it all, just have a recap, remember what we did. So the sort of finer points of outside partner we do cover, but I'll just go over it now. The feather step, although it's forward, 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 so I go forward in the line, forward essentially in line, but the last step is outside partner. So what I mean by that is if we stand in front of each other, if I stand like this and the lady's in front of me, the lady's toes will be here. So her right foot will be between my feet and my right foot will be between her feet. We're not underneath each other, we're just in front of each other, but pointing in that direction. So if I step forward here with the right foot here and she steps back with the left foot, I'll be stepping between her feet. Now, outside partner means I step to the outside or to the right of her right foot here as she steps backwards with the left foot. And that's all that outside partner means. I'm stepping outside my partner's feet. All right? Outside partner. Technical. I love that. So feather step, forward, forward, outside partner. Ladies, you don't do it. You just go back, back, back. Comprendez-vous? Now, we've got the reverse turn. Lady, heel turn. Marvellous. I'm going to do it in this direction, if I may. I'll do the feather step here. So I go feather step. Now I'm going to do the heel turn. So I'm in this position here. I go back on my right foot. I'm going to turn on my right foot and close my feet. So I go turn, close. See that? One more time. I go back, turn, close. I don't go close, turn. Impossible. Disaster. I have to go back on the right foot, turn, close. And then I step forward on the right foot. So the foot I go backwards on is the foot I go forwards on. So if I go backwards on the right foot here, I close my feet, I go forward on the right foot there. And now we're going to come up with a feather finish, which is forward, side, back for the lady. Not bad? Not bad? Boys. So I've done feather step. I go forward, forward, forward. I'm outside partner. I now step forward with my left foot. I step to the side, turning on my right foot. And now this is where the lady does the heel turn part. And now I step backwards with my left foot. Right there. All right? And now for the last bit, I go back, side, forward on the right foot. Again, outside partner. So I don't go forward between her feet. I just go forward, outside partner, which is to the right of her right leg. Now I feel a little bit tight for space here. I feel, oh no, this is a bit orcs. I'm all a bit sort of, a bit uncomfortable. But it's massively important because this is what we call feather finish position. So now I'm stepping across my own path slightly, and the lady's stepping backwards underneath herself, right underneath a derriere. And it's only a small step forward, it's not a massive step. So it's only a small step forward. And now I can go into my next variation, which will be the 3-step, which goes forward, forward, forward for the boys. And for the ladies, you go back, back, back. Not too taxing, is it? That is the Foxtrot. Quite simple, he says loosely. Choreographically, the best Foxtrots I've always found over the years have been the simplest in choreography. If they get a bit too spinny and a bit too twirly-whirly, they get a bit waltzy, which is not what we're after. We're after beautiful flow and movement and sweeping across the floor and lovely shapes and sways and things like that. Gorgeous heel turns. So we don't want to start doing too many quicks. A quick, it all gets a bit, well, it gets a bit trotty really, and we want more fox than the trot. So it is supposed to be a slow foxtrot, so we don't want to go crashing around the floor at 1,000 miles an hour, otherwise it becomes something else. So the feather step and the reverse turn, the 3-step, as I said, just 3 steps in a straight line. The reverse turn is the trick of it. Oh, dogs are kicking off. So let's go over the lady steps again. So we go back on the right foot, close my feet and turn, or turn and close my feet, I should say, and step forward on my right foot. Oh, the dog's going. So I go and back, turn, forward. And then the feather finish goes forward, side, back. How's that? Not bad? Boys, you go forward, side, back, and then you go back, side, forward. So you sort of come in at this angle and go out at that angle. So it's a bit of a V with a straight line bit in the middle. Not sure that helps, but I know exactly what I meant. Right, Foxy Trot. Mission off head step is great. 3 steps backwards a straight line, I'm loving that. And I'm not a fan of the Foxtrot, sadly. It's fine to watch, but not to learn. That makes me sad, Anna. That makes me so sad, I can't even tell you. Victoria's loving it. Thank you, Victoria. It's my mission now, Anna, to make you love the Foxtrot. Now, Alan, I prefer the ballroom. Wifey prefers the Latino. Well, you know what these girls are like. They look like a bit, you know what I mean? Rip the shirt over and do a bit of that. Which is good because we're coming to that now. We're doing the salsa. So, Alan, I think you can undo an extra button for this. Only if you think it's wise. Now, we did. We went over the salsa the other day. I remember that we were talking about the pattern and a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7. Remember we talked about that. So although we're dancing to 4/4 time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we only dance on the first 3 beats of each bar. So we hold the last one. But it's quick. The music is quick. And so it's only a breath, da da da, dee da da, dee da da. So, and it gives it that sort of little sort of feel of Latin really. That sort of delay. Ah ya ba ba, ah ya dee da, ah ya dee da. It has that sort of Latin feel. Now, the 1, 2, 3 part we talked about the other day is so important because you can do anything you want with it, really. We go forward, replace side, back, replace side. You can go forward, replace close, depends how you learn it. Side ones as well, or one, but all the time we do 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Must be 3 steps. Don't just tap the foot. Tap the foot. That's something entirely different and essentially wrong. So 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7. Now, when we do that, the world's an outer oyster. So we go, and for the boys, I'm going to do a crossbody lead. So I go a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to face her. A 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Across she goes. 5, 6, 7. Now for the ladies, you do this. You go a 1, 2, 3. Now rather than do 5, 6, 7 straight forwards towards your partner, you go a 1, 2, 3, and you step across your partner's path, across his body, cross body, and a 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7 to face it. And I'm just doing this, 3 steps, and I go again, one more time. Ready? And a 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. A 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. A 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. Get the idea? Now, we're ending up doing that. A 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6 facing. What if we want to finish open? Well, the girls, or the followers, are not changing. The leaders, or in this case the man, will be a 1, 2, 3. As I move my partner across the front of me, crossbody, 5, 6, 7. I stay open. I don't gather her up in closed hold. I stay open. I can do it like this or like this, but I'm going to stay open. And this one here, now I'm going to lead her into a turn. I'm going to step backwards. A 1, 2, 3, and she turns. A 5, 6, 7. Ladies, you go a 1, 2, 3. So you'll step backwards as well. So you go a 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. We both step backwards away from each other. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So I'll turn to my left. A 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. Now with the turn, you can walk it round. What I call walking it round. I'm sure other people do as well. A 1, 2, 3, and just go step, step, step. So it doesn't feel like there's too much spin there, but the speed of the dance will give you a bit more spin. Or you can spin it. You can go a 1, 2, 3, and a 5, 6, 7. A 1, 2, 3. So you sort of join your feet together and do a bit more of a spin. You can do that. Work up to it. Now with the salsa, the knees are bent. The figure of 8 hip action here that old Craigie talks about, I wouldn't get too bothered about that if I were you. I never do. I don't think it's actually possible, but I'm sure you might have seen it once. So that is a cross break. Now I'm going to do some turns. I'm going to show you this turn thing here. Norm, I'm loving the fact you're doing this one, Norma. Thank you very much, loving the hip action. Now, Frankie. Frankie's absolutely right, Anna. You're going to love it, it's all floating. Now, so the turn part, let me show you the turn part. So what I'm going to do, boys go 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, 7, that's the step. Now ladies, well, and gents actually, we're both going to do a turn on the forward part of that. So I go forward, this is without turn, back, all right? Now, on the forward part, I'm going to go forward, turn, around, nothing on the back. Forward, turn, around, nothing on the back. So, when I'm doing this here, for the first one we go straight. Boys, we go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to turn the lady under as she does the forward part. Forward, she goes. And now as I do the forward part, she does the backward part. I'm going to turn. I'm going to put the hands behind my back and I'm going to turn to face her. And she turns and I turn. And she turns and I turn. And she turns and I turn. Get the idea? Nice. Nice. Now, you can introduce that at any first, forward step. You can put the turn in if you want to. So we can do the crossbody lead with so I'll do the first thing here. 1, 2, 3. Out she goes. I can now do a turn. A 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So as I do the turn here, she does a back rock here, then she'll turn. So we can turn all this as much as we like, and it's lovely. And then you can use some arm decoration as well around. You can sweep the arm around the back of the neck. You can just on these here, for example, on a plane of 1, 2, 3, a 5, 6, without turn. Now we can use arm decoration on this. I don't think I did this the other day, but I think I touched on it, but I was concentrating on turns really. This here without turn, for example, if I've got hand and hand, so ladies are here, boys are here. As I go 1, 2, 3, I take my hand up and I put it over her head, across her face, and I put my hand across the back of her head, and I bring the arm back down. And so for the lady, she goes a yum, dee, dum. So my arm goes here, my arm goes across the back of her head, here, and she goes around here. But she'll actually come down the front. She goes here, and the boy goes over her head. When we get a partner, I'll show you that, it'll be more clear. So you go a ya, dee, da, and then I go 1, 2, 3. A ya, dee, dum, and a 1, 2, 3. A rum, be, ba, and a yum, be, ba. So you've got the arm decorations there, and you've got turns within the forward and back basics, and you've got the crossbody leads as well in all of that. And then you'll see how that starts to build, and you can, if you picture some of the salsas that we do on Strictly Come Dancing, which are full of tricks really, and fast arm sections with not many steps, this is how it sort of develops up from that. It's amazing really, and then suddenly you get Jeanette Munro and you chuck her, and you catch her down back, and then pull her through your legs. Piss cake really. So, next, we've done the Foxtrot, Charleston. We did some Charleston. Why do you find the Latin dances easier? Well, get on you. Nice one. I love, loving this. Gorge, thank you, my love. I know you can read those questions as well. I just checked there's no all those statements. I just checked there's no questions. Now with the Charleston, we talked a lot about the swivel. We sort of broke the swivel down a bit yesterday as well, and we introduced a couple of steps, and then we introduced a bit of Lindy, ra, di, ba, which I thought was quite appropriate for yesterday. Now let's just go over that very briefly. So we'll start off with the swivel again. So I just want you to go in, 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 in. Bend your knees slightly, just flex your knees, and we have this little bit of bounce. Yum. Bum, dum, dum, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Now, we're just going to do this as a step. Step, tap, step, tap. This is just our little step. We can do variations on the theme of that. We did forward and back ones the other day, but we'll just do this as something to do it on. So we go in, out, 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 in. So every time I lift, I go out, and every time I cross, I shove them in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. It's hard slow. Get the idea? So there's your swivel. We'll do it in a straight line. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Backwards. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. I know, I feel it. That's that. These little steps now we introduced a couple of little what are called character steps. This is check my nails, check my nails. So this is a step for the ladies, and boys will probably Charleston up to the girls as the girls are doing this variation here. Very simply with the step, with the feet, it's side, close, side, side, close, side. A very simple variation, but it's the style. Ya, da, and ya, da. This one here, we go step, heel digs. Dig, 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 dig. And on this, we sway the way we dig. So we sway towards the moving leg. Rum, dum, di, yum. Now this one here traditionally is done with the boys behind the girls. This is a Lindy step as well, really. So I'll have, the lady will be here like this, I'll be here like this, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, close, lady will jump and split. Here, the boys will go kick through. Yum, ba. And then we go a back rock out. So that's quite a Lindy step. So we go a yum, dum, dee, da, yum, up, down, kick. And that kick is at the same time as the split, obviously, not when she's come down, as you kick her in the back of the leg. Very impolite. And then we rock and out. This last part here, is, I love this little step. This isn't a personal favourite as well. This is just a Lindy kick step. So we're going to go a back rock. So we're going to do this open though. So we start closed and then we open. A back rock, kick towards each other, kick away from each other, kick towards each other, hold. And then we go back rock. A back rock, stand, head, head. We just do a little head, head thing. There's a little embellishment. Now, girls, you do this natural opposite. You go a back rock, kick and hold. A back rock, stand, head, head. Do that towards each other, head, head, that last bit. Now, the thing about this is the legs cross as you do it. So the girl goes under and the boy goes over. Or you can have it the other way around. It makes no difference, actually. Actually, sometimes it's nicer with the girls going high, actually. I did it the other way with the boys going high, but it's actually really nice when the girls go high because often the girls can get their legs swinging high. So choose which way you want to go, boys high or girls high. So you go back and cross. At this point here, our legs have gone back and cross and open and cross. Back and hum. Yum bum. That is our Lindy kick step, which I love that step. I think it looks terrific. Lindy and Charleston, I think we can call that cracked. Wow. We have bombed on. Well done. Well done. So, have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. I think we've covered it all today. We did the Charleston, we did a bit of Lindy in the Charleston, we've done our Paso Doble, we've done the Foxtrot, gorgeous, which is going to convince Anna that she loves the Foxtrot really. And what was the other? Salsa was the other one, Salsa. I think we've done it all. So, unless you can remember something, don't forget American Smooth next week, please, Michelle. All right, Michelle, one of our days is going to be American Smooth next week. We'll add a little bit more to that. Well done all. Thank you very much indeed. Miracle Valerie, thank you. Sorry, I get so engrossed in the chat. Well done all. Thank you very much indeed. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely rest of the day. If you can make 3 o'clock, I'll see you for a dynamic Saturday stretch. Oh, a good day yesterday with the older chair. Wow. Thank you very much indeed. Much love. Have a great rest of the day. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the sun. Have a good week. Great week. You lot are amazing. Bless you, bless you. Much love.